What's going on, everybody? It's Kenny back at it with another video. It's week 13 of taking every team to the Super Bowl, starting with the Steelers. We are still 11-0, and this could be fun because it's Baltimore, and they're my #1 hated team, so I'm gonna have fun with this.
Today it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Jackson on first down.
Oh, Hollywood just burnt me.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to
snap that win streak. Is that what that said? Oh yeah, they're 10-1, so if we lose, I put them in first.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 22 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league.
Snap that win streak, win.
And fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down the field.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, that's Tyrann Mathieu, pick 6. Oh, or not.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. They hand this off to Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Trubisky, touchdown. That's caught. Najee Harris hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip.
Trying for Brown.
Lamar, what are you doing? Oh, that's a pick 6. Bro, come on. The 1-yard line. That should have been 6.
Right about the 1-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly.
The Ravens are looking like frauds right now with that 10-1 record.
And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but
He's gonna run it.
I would think about some play calls now, not even
He's
necessarily
completed 1 pass for 9 yards.
trust with the ball, trying to get things settled down a little bit.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Another one. Devin Bush. Bro, Lamar, what is you doing?
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this the holiday season because for here we are.
Oh, Marlon Humphrey.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens
I just gave it right back to them.
here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Come on, Lamar, you got to give it right back.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson now. And the Steeler pressure.
Oh, they're going to call face mask. Illegal contact.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Oh, come on.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 44, Jackson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh my God, Joe Hayden dropped it.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd
4th and 9.
That was
Oh.
not an easy one to hold on to.
He'll most likely make it. It's Justin Tucker.
And I tell you what, he got
Yep.
it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and they come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And what do you think's going through his head right now? Your team's winning, but you're not having your best game. That probably affects you even when your team is up.
You don't want anyone else to know it, but I think you're right. It bothers a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play as well as their words. And in this case, he's got something he can fall back on. He's contributed, yet at the same time he's thrown an interception. Got to remember the bottom line, though. They're winning. So he knows if he plays better, they might be winning by more.
And it's only the second quarter, so he's got some time. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Claypool.
Is incomplete. You and I, partner, we got the point assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Trubisky eluding the pressure right. He's got his target.
Gonna get out of bounds. We might have to kick a field goal.
We're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
$61 yards. I think he can make it.
With 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or
nobody was catching it.
On 2nd down, it's Harris.
Oh, he's gone.
He's got some space here.
He's gone.
They can't bring him down. Fighting for tackles. And finally,
87 yards, 1 touchdown.
Not before taking it down near the 15. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down.
Claypool.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Boswell's in with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Baltimore. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Another spoon.
But he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And the attempt at three will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here.
Why aren't they blocking?
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And they still want to run the ball. Just find something. PA slide.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They go play action. Trubisky. That ball caught by the former Toledo rookie, Deontay Johnson. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run with Harris. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Najee Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh my God, Brayden just got burned.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can.
Looking like a gut feeling again, John Harbaugh. It's good.
You have to kind of catch your breath afterwards to just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 111 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it.
I have not
To
waited.
the right side, Johnson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now Trubisky. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing here, Trubisky. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Boswell good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was rigged.
Minka, a one-handed pick. Oh my god.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers come
Okay, so we won again. We're 12-0. And make sure you like and subscribe and buy me a soda.